The Fox NFL Pre-Kick is presented by Nationwide. Nationwide is on your side. They're on their way in to see this one as the Houston Texans are home on the heels of an impressive win here last week against the 49ers. C.J. Stroud off his best game of the season. But here comes the Denver Broncos. Quarterback Bo Nix and these Broncos are red hot with plans to derail Houston today. Hi again, everybody. Alongside my partner, Daryl Johnston, I'm Kevin Kugler. Well, Denver played Dallas last week. Dallas and Houston just a few miles apart geographically, but a larger distance apart defensively.
Absolutely. The 44 points, the most in the Sean Payton era last week. Don't expect that here this afternoon. I expect a much closer game, and it's one of the areas that Sean Payton feels his team has really taken a step. Only 1-6 last year in one-score games, already 4-2, likes the makeup of his team.
C.J. Stroud and that Texans offense last week, almost 500 yards of total offense in the win, but this Denver defense is dynamic.
Much different. Can you stack another good win on top of that here this afternoon? I think there's an issue here. Patrick Surtain out of the lineup, the defensive player of the year. Don't get caught up in trying to take advantage of that matchup. The run game was key last weekend against the 49ers. It needs to be key again here today against the Broncos.
Well, that Texans offense gets a little help today. Nico Collins is back in the lineup. A challenge for Denver without Pat Surtain. Riley Moss may draw first duty there as Cortland Sutton has to deal with a fully healthy Texans secondary led by Derek Stingley. Our players to watch are brought to you by Nationwide. Maybe the two most dynamic young pass rushers in the game today. Nick Bonito and Will Anderson are definitely worthy of watching in this one.
We are Fox Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Good mix of Broncos and Texans fans, not only outside but inside here in Houston. As we get to the halfway point of the season, feels time to start talking about the AFC playoff picture. Why not? Broncos squarely in the field, leading their division. Texans looking for a win today, and D'Amico Ryan's hoping they get that to get back in the playoff picture. Before we kick this one off, time to say hello to the third member of our crew, Allison Williams.
Hey there, Kevin. Well, you know, if you want to win, you got to win at the line of scrimmage, and Denver has been doing that on both sides of the ball, and it's showing up big time with their sack numbers. Their defense leads the NFL with 36 sacks, offense giving up a league fewest 8. That's giving them a historically good sack differential of +28, and Bo Nix said it is a huge reason for the team's success. It was instilled in him at a young age. Sacks are the underrated drive killer. If you can limit them, throw it away, find the completion, you will eventually find points. And with the players coming off the edge today for both of these defenses, which quarterback can stay upright will be huge. Kev?
Bo's going to stay seated for a little bit because Denver won the toss, and unlike last week when they said we want the ball, Sean Payton said I was sending a message. No such message today. They have deferred to the second half. Texans will receive as Will Lutz gets ready to kick it off. Braxton Berrios, Tremon Smith, the deep men. Really intriguing ball game in Houston, and we're underway on Fox. Tremon Smith, a yard deep in the end zone. Former Bronco looking for some running room, finds a bit of a crease and is across the 35. C.J. Stroud coming off, Daryl, one of the best games he's ever had. In fact, his first career game with that high a completion percentage coupled with that amount of passing yards.
He looked